I'm Sohrab Pahlavan. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Ventura Orthopedics. I specialize in conditions relating to the neck and the spine. I was born in Iran, but I moved to Sweden at an early age 1. Grew up in beautiful Stockholm, Sweden, and I spent many years there. I moved here when I was 16. Growing up in such a safe and open society as Sweden was extremely valuable, and I will always be grateful for that. My childhood was a very good time. My interest in medicine came about from watching the show ER. I distinctly remember that was the thing that kind of piqued my interest in doing medicine. So my path towards medicine basically started in sunny San Diego, where I went to college. I then actually took a year off after college. I'd gone into medical school already, so I was able to push that off for a year, and I went back to Europe and I worked as a teacher, and that was a lot of fun. At the end of that year, I was ready to come back, and I came back to San Diego, started medical school. So I chose to do spine as an area of focus mainly because I always had a great interest in neuroscience. However, as things would have it, I ended up falling into this path of orthopedic surgery, and as a field, it provides so many opportunities to make a positive impact on people's lives. So after finishing medical school, I matched into orthopedic surgery residency at UC Irvine. My fellowship, I ended up switching coasts down to sunny Miami. That was definitely a change of scenery. It was a combined fellowship with neurosurgery and orthopedic surgery. So I was trained by both orthopedic spine surgeons and neurosurgeons. Spine surgery is all about nerves and bones, but it's mainly surgery on bones to relieve nerves. So you have to be comfortable around both, and that's why I think my fellowship was really valuable in that regard. After spending a year over in Florida, my wife and I definitely wanted to come back to California, but we wanted to be in a multi-specialty group where every specialty is covered, where you have colleagues that are foremost experts in their subspecialty. You don't want someone who only dabbles in the problem that you have. You want the person who's seen that problem that you have 5 times already today, who knows exactly how to treat it, how it will progress, and how to manage any issues that come up in the future. My practice, specifically the care that I provide, is centered around degenerative conditions around the spine mainly. It tends to mainly focus on disc disease in the cervical spine and the lumbar spine being the most common areas. Whenever possible, I try to do things in a minimally invasive manner because it helps maintain the native anatomy without causing what we call collateral injury. It helps minimize certain types of complications like infections, bleeding, length of stay in the hospital. It helps the patient recover faster. What I look forward to most when I walk into the office is, first of all, interaction with patients. I really enjoy being able to interact with 20 different people every day, people you've never met before. And it's just a ton of fun to see other people and talk about their experiences. I actually met my wife at work, and she was the manager at the pediatric orthopedic office that we rotated through as residents. And rather than doing my job, I was busy chatting her up. But it turned out pretty well. We are very outdoorsy people, so we go hiking. My wife likes to camp, but I like sleeping in my own bed, so she camps more than I do, I'm not gonna lie. But we definitely like to go on hikes together. So yes, we do have a daughter. Her name is Mia. She is obviously very special to me, but really it's very interesting how having a kid takes over your life in a positive way, but it really changes you as a person, and you learn a lot about yourself that you probably maybe didn't know. We stick her in her stroller or stick her in the backpack, and we go hiking with her. We definitely go running on the trails, things like that. Hook her up to the bike, put her in her little trailer, and take her up to Ojai. What I love about Ventura is how you can be at the beach in 5 minutes, you can be at the store in 3, you can be at work in 4. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, we really live in a hidden gem. My hobbies, which are becoming less frequent, work and my child, mainly consist of playing soccer, playing the guitar, and cooking. Those are my hobbies at this point.
She's not the best.